Nice. So we are now live. Hello. Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the stream. And, not doing as good as I probably hope. Had a rough night. But that's all good. It's just life. Just life. That's all. Alright, so I want to get these a bit more organized. Okay, I'm going to just getting my references ready. I'm gonna actually should go through and name these. Let's do one feather. Ash hide. There's rip fur. Alright, I think that's all the work I'm gonna do for now. I need to steal hook chomp. There we go. Alright, and then I need broken teeth because he's his papa. So I want some family genetics to show. I need to stop showing that one. It's not supposed to be shown. Alright. Now we need the reference of our dear boy. If I can find him. No, he would be here. Here he is. Okay. Nice. Alrighty. I actually might... Nah, this is fine. This is fine. I'll just move him over in this corner. I don't need to see his ears, really, because all my characters' ears are, like, the exact same. Alright, let's see. Hello, Wolfie Wuff. Hello, Dark Morrow. Morrow. Okay. Sorry, still settling in. Probably should have set everything up before I started the stream. Sorry about that. So I want it to be level with this foot right there. I can't remember what I did for his size. I know he was smaller, so maybe about that, because you know, when you get older, you shrink. All right, I'm gonna move him over here because he's important. Yeah. So he's gonna be right there, and then I'm going to do him a little less, and then got his and then hook chomp only is there for size reference and for body, because they're around the same size. I want his son to be there. I don't think his mate needs to be there, as much as I like want them to look good next to each other, but I'll do that later. So Ashide can get a little less seen. Maybe, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now that we got all the refs together, we can start drawing. I'm just gonna have him be in the same pose as he is up here, just to make things simpler. Also, I have your guys' comments hidden. Let me put those on my other screen really quickly. Yeah. Okay. So, geez, I'm losing my head today. All right. So, we start off with a circle. Also, would you guys, so not a lot of people will be able to make it to the stream, because they're going to be in school and at work and all that stuff, and I'm sure some of you guys are currently not paying attention to responsibilities, maybe to watch this stream, if I may be so entitled, I guess. So do you guys think I should basically take the stream footage and make a make a speed paint out of it, like speed it up for you guys or whatnot? I'm gonna do it like he's looking over his shoulder. And just like his son and just like his dad, I'm going to make him a bit more bulky and stocky. Hello, Randy. Hello, Joe. Welcome you guys, one and all. Alrighty. So, I really do want him to be bulkier like his son, so I'm going to have him actually have more of a chest. And then his son has those really bulky arms. He gets them from his grandpa. He gets them from his dad. Those just chunk arms. It also makes them look thicker and bigger because I make my fox's paws a little smaller because foxes are more agility based. They're scavengers, so they're more agility based than bronze or like fighting based, I guess you could say, because wolves have huge paws because of obvious reasons. They hunt. Well, foxes hunt, but wolves hunt bigger prey. They're just bigger animals in general. They have a lot more mass than foxes, so yeah. So if you look throughout like design history, and what I've noticed is like the more quote unquote like uglier designs or whatnot, like uglier designs or weirder looking designs or like wonky face shapes and stuff actually appeal to people more than just the straight anime face. Or like the more perfect they are, the less connected and less interesting people are into them, which of course character personality and execution could totally change that. But based just purely on design, like people would like his design more than his design, or at least the majority of them. Just because this design is a little too perfect in a way. And this design has more interesting shapes. There's like a lot more fun stuff to look at. So that's just how humans look at things naturally. Of course, there are exceptions. I'm not saying, oh, this is like how everything is or written in stone and stuff. But that's just something I learned from classes and observing humans and other character designers. Yeah. Um, StoneScar, I'm thinking of him being more lean because for Ghost Toe, because HookScale doesn't really father any important characters. So I'm not really thinking too hard on his design. But with StoneScar, his new design, he has to be more lean because he has to give that trait to Ghost Toe because Ghost Toe, I want him to look weak because the whole point of his character is he's too cowardly, he's too fragile, he looks like he can't be a guardian. That's his character trait. That's his trial or his character arc that he needs to overcome. So his father's definitely going to be more lean because he has to pass that trait on to Ghost Toe, which Ghost Toe, I'm going to emphasize it a lot more. I'm actually kind of thinking of designing Ghost Toe before I do StoneScar just because Ghost Toe is more of an important character than StoneScar because he's a main character. So basically he's leading his dad's genes, if that makes sense, which it's like Tarzan, how his parents are literally just a copy and paste of his face. It's kind of like that. You gotta give... The parents are just a second thought, especially if they're not a main focus. Like, Hook Chomp, I gave a little more thought into because he is a main focus. Because he does play such an important role to the main character. But, yeah. Let's see. Ghost Toe's cinnamon roll. I have not done Ghost Toe's design. I haven't done Swift Fang or Ghost Toe's design, which I was surprised when people didn't, like, mention them. When I asked, like, oh, whose design do you want to see me redesign? And no one mentioned those two. But I have not completed their designs yet. Alright, so with him, I'm bulking him up. I'll probably turn off the underlayer, hook chomp. I'll probably hide him as soon as I get these measurements and all that stuff right, so I can focus on the bulkiness and making him look like his son. And his dad, of course. His dad. I love his stubby legs. He's probably my favorite design out of the elders. I think I've shown the elders designs before. I don't really want to like make it like a public post, because I want to eventually make like an art book or make it like a special feature on Patreon to be able to see the character designs and the sheets, reference sheets and all that stuff. But I am still very proud of how I did my elders. They're probably the most dynamic and fun and interesting characters I have designed so far. Mainly because when you get old, your beauty kind of runs away with you. Like that's, I guess, I don't know, because I think there's some very beautiful old people, but I guess society's standard of beauty kind of dies away with them, if that makes sense. Like, they don't have that artificial or youth anymore, so I guess they're considered ugly or whatnot. But my point being is I could do whatever the heck I want. Like, totally free range, total, like, fun. Didn't have to worry about making them look pretty or anything like that. So that's kind of what I'm referring to. Alright, his leg is... No, that's right. That's right. Now for his tail. I think I don't need... I might do the face really quick, like a quick sketch of the face. Yeah. There's his cheek fur. Here's his eyes. His eyes need to be closer to his... Yeah. Then we'll do the eyebrow setup. And then placement of his ears is going to be like everyone else's. Nothing special about them. They're just boring cones. Ooh, alright. So I don't know if I want to do this for Ghost Toe or for Half Phantom. Or maybe I'll do it for like Lazy Tear and her sister. But I really want to do a fox that has, like, not fold over ears, but has, like, ears that kind of bend forward, like quite a bit. So, like, it would be like this and have, like, a curve. Like, kind of how Adewolf's ear sets after it was injured. Because Adewolf's ear becomes kind of dead in a sense that, like, the structure of it, he could hear with it perfectly fine. It's just the structure of it is like a little droopy. So I kind of want to give a character just ears like that, full out, not because of injury, but just because of genetics. Like, what do you guys think about that? Alright, so, let's, I kind of want to make him a bit bigger than, yeah. Okay. I want to do like a lineup chart with all of these new designs and characters, and that's going to be a Patreon exclusive thing. It would be a cheaper one. Jeez. Sorry about that. How is everyone doing? I just want to see how everyone how everyone are. Blah, blah, blah. If only I can talk. Stay in school, kids, and maybe one day you can talk as well as Stormy. Well, Caitlin now. I go by Caitlin. Trying to be more professional. Hello, Aspen. Hello, Niva? I have been better. I honestly did not I went to bed at 11, woke up at 1, and then from there on out, I think I got like a half hour of sleep. Just because of private medical reasons. But don't worry about it. I have like a doctor's appointment today, which is why I'm doing this stream early in the morning instead of late in the afternoon. Yeah. So I could be better too. Twinsies. I hope, your day gets better as well. Hope that your day gets better. I've been alright. Trying to find employment after graduating is tough. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too serious. Alright, so I need to focus on... He is a chunker. him and his full family, like, these males in this family are chunkers, and I love it. So, he's going to have a thicker, powerful neck. I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. So his son has kind of this, like, dip thing for his head. That's mainly because of his hairstyle. But I'm just going to give that to his father as well. And then, he doesn't get his tail from his mom. His tail is short, whereas One Feather's tail is big and fluffy. And wow, okay, 32 views. Two things. Number one, thank you guys. I really hope that you're enjoying the stream. And number two, I was not expecting this, and I really appreciate it. Oh, also, let me know what you guys think about me taking the footage from the stream and, like, making a speed paint out of it so that people could watch it even though they weren't able to make it to the stream, because I know it's in the middle of the day and all, and people have lives. Can you guys believe it? Lives. So tail. So his tail's gonna curve. I don't want him to block too much of his legs, though. Kind of want it to be stumpier than this, though. But let me measure it out. Yeah, it has to be a little stumpier than this to match his son's tail. Wow. I don't know if that would, yeah, by any other, no, yeah, okay, I'll leave it there, like that, just like that, perfect, woo. I could also make it look stumpier, no, I would have to get rid of this, by making that part shorter. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna make Ashide a little more tangible, just so I can see those chunks. I think we're doing pretty good with the chunkiness of the genetics. What do you guys think? Should I make him more bulky, or do you think he's good enough? I might give him more of a stomach. What I love about Hook Chomp's new design is I gave him a dad gut, like a dad belly, because I think it made him look cute and more friendly and approachable. So that's actually my favorite part of his new design. If you'd like to, you can make a smooth paint. Okay. Okay, that's a good idea, clipping it. How are commissions going? What commissions? No. I'm gonna finish the comic, the issue 1, and then I'm gonna jump back onto commissions for a bit just to take a break and space out. I'm on page 7 of making the comic for HookScars, so we have We have 9 more pages to go, so shouldn't be end too much longer. I think I matched it pretty well. I just need to make sure I added in some wrinkles. I forgot who gave him this. It looks like, let me see his mom. Okay. That cheek belongs. Really? Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of fur. It doesn't look like he has a lot of fur either, actually. Oopsie, I might have made a design flaw. Hehe, silly goose. So, let's give him his whiskers, because Fox's whiskers are pretty, you can see them really well, because they're black. Okay, I think that's, his face looks pretty young to me. I'm gonna make his muzzle a little longer. I'm gonna move this ear up as well to match the new cheek I gave him, because a more rounded cheek is a genetic he gets from his father, and he gave it to his son. Once again, thinking about those genetics. And now we get to give him his hair. His signature Krusty the Krab hand hair. That's how I think about it, like a crab hand. Let's give it a little more volume. Not a lot, because he's a dad, and like all dads, they lose their hair, right? So we got that done. I want to flip it though. I want him to be facing the same way because I want us to see that flip. I flipped him. Oh, flip. I flipped him the wrong way. I want us to really see that chin scar because I feel like that's a defining feature for him. Okie dokie. Now time for the more solidified sketch. Always start with the eyes, or at least that's what I do. His eyes are too big. Make him have smaller eyes to help make him look older. He's big, yeah. Yeah, he's big compared to these two, but his dad's more on the short side. Yeah, I'll just say that he has those big eyebrows because he's old, or I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I give him those big blocky eyebrows? Let me see your eyebrows. No, nah. I'll give him these nice, thin, smooth, beautiful. Like he plucks them every day, you guys. And then we have his ear. And his dad does have fluff on his ear, but that's mainly because of old age. So that's not a genetic trait. Well, it is, but these boys will get it when they're older. Okay, and then let's have it curve in a little bit. Yeah. So, what's a strong feature of yours that you got from your family that, like, runs in your whole family? Like, me personally, my nose runs deep in my family. Like, I have 2 other sisters and my mom who have almost the exact same nose. His ears are way too big. He's like Dumbo over here. Dumbo. You can see why one feather married him. Oh, yeah. She's like, score. And then a little dent because his eyebrow is kind of scrunching up to his face. No, he could also be looking young because his arch for his nose is a little off. Because if you look at his sons, it's literally like, it's more smooth, where this is like, it came like that. That makes them look younger. Like, the bigger the forehead, the younger the character looks. And then his dad doesn't know how to smile, unless it's in front of his mate. Then he gets a really big smile. And then in front of his kids, he has a proud smile, like, yeah, those are my kids. Because he's a very proud father. It's probably not, it wasn't shown much in this series, but he's a very good father and a proud father. He especially loves his kids a lot more since he lost his second litter. So he's very family orientated. All right, his dad has a fun nose. Yeah, I kind of want to give that to him. Oh. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This wasn't a gene that was passed on to his son, maybe to his daughter. We'll just see. I really like it. That's actually how they did Nick's nose in Zootopia. Or at least similar. Yeah, he's no Red Hoof. Alright, let's see. We got great hair. Can never go bald. Oh, nice. My family, like my husband and me, both have a lot of thick hair. That's actually... No, yeah. Well, he lucked out on his trait. I have other sisters who have, like, the same thing. They have a lot of hair. Some of them have, like, thick hair. Some of them have, like, just a lot of thin hair. I lucked out and got both genes, so I don't need to brag, but... My grandfather's and my mom's awkward smile. Oh, okay. That's cute. My height runs in half of my family. I'm just taller. 5'6", so kind of... Dang, that is pretty tall. I'm 5'7". So, I hope I actually, like, remember that I made that a trait for his nose, and I just didn't. I might have to make it a little more obvious or a little more emphasized, so maybe like that. Like, make it feel a little disconnected from his face a little bit, maybe. Nah, I don't like that. Go back. Go back! There you go. I'll try to remember it. I'll just write a note. Yes, that nose was on purpose. And then... No. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So, unlike his son, this Todd is a hairy man, I guess. Hairy boy. So we're gonna give him a little bit of a fur thing going on with that back. Then we're gonna come here, and his father doesn't have any fur either. Oh, gosh, I messed up that genetics so hard with his mom. I should have gave his mom, like, more fur spikes, like. So this will be a trait he got from his mom, I guess. Would be the best fix. And of course, there could be dormant genes that just awaken and stuff. Like, genetics have to start from someone or somewhere, right? So he could be like a trendsetter. Like, he gave all of his kids, he's the one who gave his family chest hair. So from now on, for generations in the future, they will have this lovely chest hair. Why? Do I have... Oh, it's because he's over him. Okay, let me fix that. That's better. And then his dad has some butt fur, but that's... Once again, I was thinking of age when I did that. So let's give him... like that. Hello, what's up, DS? I hope I pronounced that right. And hello, the collector. Welcome, welcome. How many of the characters are huggable? I would like to say the majority of them are huggable. Okay. And now for everyone's favorite part of this design, the chunky legs. Or at least it's my favorite part of the design. The leg chunk. The leg knows no bounds. It is the bulk. Kind of reminds me of like bodybuilders when they do the bear mode. So for those who don't know with bodybuilders and stuff, and if any of you guys have further knowledge on this, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what my understanding is, bear mode is basically them getting a lot of, not fat, like it is kind of fat, but it's like muscle fat in their front, like in their upper body, and that's to help them build and tighten their muscles. It's like the first step to becoming like a bodybuilder or something like that. Pretty sure that's correct. You could look up further, but that's kind of what I'm thinking when I'm designing these guys. I want that bear mode. So I'm also thinking of kind of giving him, like I want to give him like a little bit of a gray streak on his muzzle just to show his age a little more. But my only issue with that is he's just the same age as like HookChomp, and I didn't give HookChomp any gray hair or whatnot, and they're not that old. But then again, it's like there are people who got gray hairs a lot younger than others, but with like cartoons and stuff, you don't really want to do that, because when people see gray hair in cartoons and stuff, they're like, oh, they're old, kind of a thing. Or at least they're older, and I don't want that. And now we finish him off with his legs. Alright, I need to fix that. That's not correct. Alright, so yeah. Let me get rid of the... Let's hide Ash hide. So this is his character line art standing alone. I don't know what it is, but something just seems a bit off with him. I think it's in his face. Definitely his legs need to be a little shorter than that. Or might be how I drew them. Okay, the weight of his paws is not correct. At least for that back one. That was probably what was messing the whole thing up a little bit. Okay, I think that's a lot better. And then, of course, we need to put his feather in. Maybe I should do something more with his neck fur, because over here he has like a little spike thing right there, and over here we don't have anything, so I might, let me try this. Yeah, that's better with me, but there's still something off with his face. I think it might be that his forehead still looks a little big, and that could be just because of his hair. So I'm going to make the crab go down a little more like that. Dang, I am just not doing good art today, am I? Alright. I think that makes him look a lot better. So I'm going to hide his dad. And now I'm going to place his scars. So his chin scar is going to go here. And just to make it easier to like draw and stuff, I'm going to have it go all the way up to his mouth instead of like cutting off just before or something. Just because you want like connecting shapes and stuff, if that makes sense. Oh, sorry. Once again, if you guys have questions and I don't answer them, the chances are I didn't see them. So feel free to repeat them until I answer them. So let's see. All right, bye, Randy. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, I'm Young. This is HookScale, which I'm sure someone already told you. Is Half Phantom also big? I don't know. I haven't put much thought into his design yet because he's kind of a later character. He would be in, like, this season. No, he would be in season 1. He's later. He's gonna be in later issues, so I haven't really thought about him much. Also, Adewolf is bigger than Ghosty, right? Oh yeah, Adewolf's got some, like, he's not this bulky, but he's got some muscle. Let's see. Will you also make Lash Growl chunky? No. I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna do for Lash Growl yet. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Side scar? What? Welcome back. Cool. So this is him. This is his old design, basically. Let me know what you guys think of his body shapes and stuff, and then we'll move on to coloring. I don't think I need to change much of his coloring, to be honest. I do have to change his, yeah. I do have to change his, white, though. Time for the fun part, guys. LOL! Color! Oh no, I have a line break. No! Think it was up there. No! Darn it. That's like the only thing I don't like drawing with this texture pen, and that's why I don't use it for the comic pages, is because I can't just fill, because there's some breaks in the line art. Okay, that should be it. Yes! Turn this invert. He's too ripped. Yeah. He's He's one of those dads where you see them just carrying their children like bags of flour over their shoulders, like no big deal. I love it when my husband's computer just turns on randomly. I actually like how chocolatey that color is. Let's make it a little more chocolatey. Time for his markings. I'm gonna bring his papa back and his son back for this, because I want his markings to reflect his dad's a bit more. Yeah, that could work. Okay, cool. Cool. So I want to make his socks a little higher, because his dad's socks are pretty high. Oh, hello. There we go. Then let's connect those. And then, so he actually has only one. I want to make it the same level as his dad, though. There we go. And then his dad doesn't have the butt thing or like a different color tail. He gets that from his mom. Just like he gets a lack of a sock right there from his mom too. So honestly, I feel like the only main thing he really gets from his dad is like the bulk and the nose and the tail. So he does get some plentiful stuff from his papa. What else is brown on him? His hair. I guess this is a trait he also gets from his mom, because his dad sure don't have it. Or do you guys think... No, I have to include it, because that's how Ashide has his little coloration to his hair. Is from his dad, but I don't have to make it shaped as weirdly as I did originally. Let's try to make this shape a little more comfortable for me. And then... yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah, that'll work. Then his ear, of course, which I will get right after I get his eyebrows. His eyebrows, you know, you gotta give them some color in their eyebrows. Will you change the lore in the comics, like Noku gets those eyes on the back of his head? No, that's an important trait to the... I feel like the eyes on the back of the head is like such an important trait to Noku and his species that I cannot remove it. Why is the scar smaller? Because I want it to be more realistic. So I'm actually going to change something to it a little bit more, because, well, I guess that could be realistic in a sense. So why I made it smaller was because the scar is on both sides of his shoulder, meaning the scratch started from one end, clawed over his back, and did the other. What animal has that big of a paw compared to a fox? Or like, what could have caused that? Like, I don't think it would be bigger or longer than this. I will do a little scratch next to it, though. Like that, maybe? Nah. I'll just do the single one. Because his fur would have covered up the smaller ones. Like, mainly for animals, what scars are is it's like fur not growing back or not covering it. So, because with humans, it's like, it's different tissue not growing back the same way because it's new tissue, it's different tissue, it's scars. With animals and stuff, you mostly see scars on them because the fur didn't grow back, or it's like in a lesser spot. Like the first page that I shared of the HookScars comic with Noku, he had bruises. But if you look, he only has bruises and like little red hashes on his like his arms, his muzzle, his butt a little bit, mainly his legs and his muzzle, because that's where they don't have a lot of fur. So that's where you will mostly see the scars on animals. Like my dog that passed away recently, he had allergies, and I didn't realize what he was doing until he had already made like a hot spot on his forearm, and it scarred. So when it got healed, it scarred and the fur didn't grow back. So you can really see with canines, unless they're like winter or something, it covers up their scars. So that also makes an interesting question of, during winter, when these guys have their winter fur, will they lose their scars? The answer is probably not, because HookScars is called HookScars for a reason. Their scars are very strong character traits for them. So I don't want to take those away. Oh, I don't have the whites planned out, but you know what I do want to do? I actually want to change the coloration of his eyes. I want him to have the yellow like his dad. So, I should probably shut up and just work, right? Because you guys came here to see me draw, not to have me talk, huh? So, I'll do that. And then he's gonna have these eyes. And then the basic nose coloration, which I'm not gonna touch with any of them. Maybe if I do like an albino character one day or whatever, I'll do them. And then I'll also have like, so their paw pads and their nose are going to be the same generic color all the way through, because there's no need to change it. The only time I would change it is for like the babies, because their paws haven't darkened yet, and their noses haven't really darkened, depending on the species of canines. Ooh, that is the wrong layer. Little. Hello, what's up, Kai? Let's see. Are there any other legends in their world, like a legendary super fox? Yeah, he was named Clawflame. Are there more living tribes like the Firefly tribe out there? Yes, the world is vast, so there's bound to be more tribes. The Skulks, however, are just taking basically the tribes in their area, like the closest to their territory. So it's basically like, say Yellowstone. There's like a bunch of different fox tribes in Yellowstone. they would technically be just taking over the fox tribes in Yellowstone. But around the world and stuff, like in Africa or like a desert climate, not close to their forest at all, or Antarctica or whatnot, or Alaska, there could be other fox tribes. So yeah, there definitely are other fox tribes out there. Alright, I pulled up this. Why was I pulling up this? Scars, that's right. No. I keep on doing the wrong layer. This is why you should color your layers, you guys. Don't be like me. Don't be lazy with your art. Sweet. So, now we're going to move on to the white colorations. For that, let's snag his father's white coloration. And then I want to do different variations. I don't like how... Just want it to be a tad bit darker. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, there's no humans in the HookScale world because they're not important to the story at all, so I don't want to add them in. Yeah. If it doesn't do anything for the story or for the world building, then I don't add it in. Then he has a stomach, underbelly, and then like his dad, he has that, yeah, it goes like that. Under his thighs, he has that white. Sunstrider also has that, but his is more defined. Or at least should be. I haven't looked at his new design in a second. Oh no. Dang, what am I doing? What am I not coloring? Or filling in? No, yeah, I don't know. Oh, where did I go wrong? Over here somewhere? Let's color this in. Maybe that's it. No! It's being high strong. one more time. Nope. What is not colored? Everything's colored. Is this what's being... Oh, it might be. Yeah, okay. Because I'm not doing this on the color layer. Okay. I'm just stupid. That's alright, guys. It's okay to be stupid sometimes. As long as you believe in yourself. For the most part. Okay, so I just need to color his ears in the white, and then we could start voting and seeing what colors would work better on him. Because honestly, there's probably just 2 colors that I want to try. This white, and then like maybe a cream. Actually, 3 colors probably. So let's say bye-bye to you, bye-bye to you, bye-bye to you. Oh, I actually can delete you from existence. Poof, you're gone. And you stay. Alrighty, so this is a color right here. And then I kind of want to do like a cream color. So something, his dad's coloration, but like a little lighter. Not a little lighter, a lot lighter. Yeah, like something like that. So we got that variation. Let's take a snapshot of this one. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, question. Which character development are your favorites? The ones I can't share. Probably Adwolf, Ghost Toes. Probably those 2. HookScale really chilled after he switched VAs, didn't he? His new VA definitely had a softer voice. But he also chilled because he realized that Noku wasn't a threat to his family or his tribe. So, yeah. And now time for the other last option that I wanted. Maybe a little lighter. All right. So let's make everything go away. Alright, nice. So we have these 3 choices to choose from. So we have this coloration, and then this coloration. Nice. Just chip that away. Then over here. Let's chip this way. Alright, if you guys were on the other streams, you would know the drill with this. So basically, I want your feedback on the underbelly coloration. Just because, like, but I will make the overall best decision for the design. So do you guys like 1, 2, or 3 better for his design? Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom when we're getting some more votes or opinions and such. Hello, I have returned. Let's see what everyone's saying. 1 looks good, I like it. Yeah. I like a lot of these. I think 1 and 2 are my favorite, mainly because it like flows so well with the color, with like the color mutation. 3, so he's more like his dad. Alright, that's a good point. 2 and 3, a lot for some reason. Alright, 3. Okay. I really like 2. I do really like 2. Dang. I like, so 1 and 3 would like connect him to his dad because they're both colorations from his dad. 2 though, I like it though. It just looks very appealing to me. Wow, the fun decisions of the being a content creator, right? Let's do hook, scale, color, concepts. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna see what looks better next to a blend of colors. I was kind of thinking of taking number 2 and making it a little lighter. Almost like as light as number 3. I don't know. I'll experiment with that more, but first I want to see how he looks next to his mate, because I really want them to complement each other. So let's move her down to a realistic level. There we go. And then let's see what colors look best with her. That looks nicer. That does not look nicer with her. That looks nicer with her. So it's between 1 and 3. I like 2. However, the issue with it is that her colors are darker. So basically, I would be using him to make her pop out. Like, they would make each other pop out, is what I'm going for. So I think I can get rid of that one, even though it was such a pretty color. But I'm going to try this color again. Not this color. Select that one. I'm just going to make it very creamy. So this is similar to 1. Let's see how different. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a bit different. I think I like that one because it kind of has the creamy undertones that I want, but it's light enough to where it makes her and him stand out against each other. And when I put his feather, his mated feather in, it's going to really make him pop. Oh, crap. I hope I didn't delete anything important. Yeah, there we go. What is this one? Okay, delete you. Okay. Yeah, Skinny Vixen Bulk Todd. Alright, I'm going to add that beautiful mated feather. It's going to be lower on his fur, like maybe about right here. He's looking over, so I think it's going to be hanging out right here. I think I've expressed this before, but this is just how much I love feathers. Like, they're such a natural, beautiful, they're such a naturally beautiful thing. I just love them so much. Like, it's no wonder to me why so many ancient cultures around the world used feathers as decor and stuff. Like, they're just so pretty. Oh, duh. I could just select her eye. There we go. Okay. Nice. See how that just made him pop? It needs to be a bit bigger though. That's a little small of a feather there for him because he's a bulky tot. He needs a big feather to match. All right. And let's throw these all into a group and write HookScale. Oh yeah, he could throw Noku far and wide. There's a difference. Yeah, there is. So, this is one feather and her mate next to each other. I think something that I want to do, because so far I've been making the couples where like the women have been very thin and the males have been like thicker. So what I want to do for Ghost Toe's parents is I actually want to make Moonheart more have more mass than her husband, which I think would be a fun dynamic. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing our beloved StoneScar. And he's so beloved that I couldn't even remember his name for a second. Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna grab. So I don't want HookScale there because HookScale is the opposite of what I want him to be. Let's hunt for. Let's hunt for StoneScar. There you are, my boy. Because I kind of want him to have that, like, a adolescence body almost still. Like, he just never grew into, like, an adult body. Like, he's not malnourished or premature or anything like that. He just is a scrawny guy. Buffering. I think I'm back. I'm just gonna start working as if I have returned. Okay. Hello, Ripple. I'm back. Okay, thank you. Alright, cool. My internet crashed, so I had to go on a journey and reset that. So that was fun. Now, I want to go to. Let's go to. See if I can. Did I already do StoneScar's coloration? I did a little bit. Okay, here he is. Select him over here. That was an awful selection. Alright. Now that I'm back in business, we can carry on and finish designing who we need to. So, for StoneScar, like I was saying, I kind of want him to be a little more like thinner. So, I'm gonna use the younger Todd's body built as a reference compared to his father. Even though StoneScar's a thinner character, or even though he's a guardian, I want him to be... He basically fights his opponents using their strength against them, agility. Like, he's more that kind of a fighter. I don't know what pose to put him in. What pose should I put him in? How did StoneScar and Moonheart fall in love? I haven't really put much thought into it, to be honest. I'm gonna look up fox poses for inspiration. Oh, okay, these are some nice poses right here. I could do... Yeah, let's do that one. I'm gonna have him... Well... Yeah. Let's do this. So I'm gonna have him just kind of be trotting almost. So his head's gonna be a little lower. That's okay. I can do that later. So he's gonna be looking back. Okay, what are some fun traits that we can give him? Mainly so we could pass them on to Ghosto. I might just make him like the generic fox family. Just because we have to have some of those, right? What kind of hair does he have? He has a bunch of scraggly hairs. I'm making him look mean, but StoneScar is not mean. He can be strict on his son and stuff because he's like, dang, my boy might die. But he's not mean. And then let's take this whole thing and shift it down a little bit because, yeah, the bigger the forehead, the younger they look. Maybe have his expression a little more concerned. Like, he's looking back only to see if he's, like, being followed or something. Not like he's aggressive towards anyone or anything like that. Yeah, he has lead guardian. Oh yeah, we could give him a scar. I think that would be... honestly, let me flip a coin. Because if his, like, main focus is dodging, he probably won't have a scar, because if you have guardians that do brute like force, or like rely on their strength, they're gonna just tackle their opponents and stuff, which means that their opponents are gonna have more opportunities to scratch them and all that. Whereas dodging, you're not gonna have scars because your main focus is dodging, tiring them out, and then finishing them off. So let's flip a coin. Alright, let's do tails. He gets a scar, heads he does not. So 1. Okay, he gets a scar. Okay, and then let's give him premature neck, and his shoulder is really popping because he doesn't have a lot of meat or mass to really cover it. So let's bring this a little bit forward because he's trotting. And then he's going to have some petite, very thin paws, very thin legs. Oh, that might be a little too much. I'll give him bigger paws. Like that. Then, let's see. Yes, maybe a bit longer of a leg. Yeah, there we go. He's gonna be kind of like a Maine wolf, like a very linky looking deer, you know? Let me look up a reference of a fox trotting. Fox trotting. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like that. But I guess it kind of makes him look galloping. But it's okay. It's just a pose to show him off. It doesn't have to be exactly anything. A little more. And then he's gonna be like, he reminds me of those like scrawny dads, is what I'm initially going for. Then, so his posture is going to be up a little bit. Because he's galloping. Sorry if I'm not replying or anything right now. I'm not on the chat. that has a little more. This has a little more foot than the other one. Okay. Nice. Alright, and then his tail's gonna be straight, so I don't have to look at that to know that. Sorry. Also, the youngest dad. Yeah, he is the youngest dad. Right, guardians can have different fighting styles. How careful was he with his son when Ghosto was a baby? He was actually very careful with him. Very, very gentle. It's gonna have the same thickness as the normal tail. And just flip it up and it would be like right there probably. Cool. So this is the body type. The base of it, at least. I think I'm gonna push some things to make him look thinner. I'm also kind of debating about giving him a thinner tail. Just to emphasize, he is thin. He's thinner. So I'm gonna make his ears thin. That side. And then because they're thin, they're going to be a bit longer. Like that. And like that. Could probably make his neck thinner on both sides because I can. I don't know about that. Hold on. Let's just do the bottom one thin and then the top one could be normal. And then the shoulder needs to be popping. And then his back legs could use a little less mass or thickness, I guess you can say. Yeah, there we go. Then I want to do that same thing. Oh, actually, yeah. Then I want to do that same thing with his front legs almost like. No, his front legs are good. I think those are good. We'll make him have more of a elbow though, because that makes sense anatomy-wise. Alright, so. I'm gonna make his tail thinner. Or, yeah. Actually, no, I want to keep his tail normal. And then his nose. I'm gonna have his nose be thinner. Or longer. Nah. Yeah. Because I did stuff to his body, so now I have to do stuff to his face to make it look balanced and pleasable. So, gonna really be pushing how scrawny he is. Okay. So, this is our StoneScar. I think I like this body for him. It's pretty thin. Not too cartoony thin, though, I feel like. I think it's like a Disney kind of thinness. So his head does kind of look bigger than his body. So I'm giving him the I'm leaving him with a thicker tail to kind of balance that out. Hopefully that works. If not, I'll make the proper adjustments, and then I'm going to put him on the level of Hook Chomp, and then I'm going to shrink him down, like maybe to about right there, because he's kind of going up a little bit. Okay, cool. So, we have our StoneScar. Now, let's add to his... Let's do the finalized sketch now. Sorry, my family is very noisy this morning. Okay, so I do have some time. I will probably still have time after him. Let me know if you guys would... what character you guys would like me to do next. And then I will probably work on him. Kind of looks like an aardvark. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. So you need to eat the ants. Yeah, I really want to make him look like he's concerned more than he's stern. So there we go. A little lighter. And keep those wrinkles because it helps show the age. And then I want to make his bottom jaw almost non-existent. Okay. So, with his thinned down body, he is going to have fur. But it's going to be more... It's not going to be as puffy. Because I want to make sure the audience gets the thinness of him. And then let's give him his hair. He may be thin everywhere else, but he does not have thin hair. Oh, actually. Maybe. All right, I'll bite. I'll bite. Make hair. I really don't know how to approach these ears right here. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Okay. Yeah, alright. I can do that. Yeah, that's as good as I'm going to be getting. Okay. And then I think I know what I want to do for his body hair. That sounds funny. So kind of like a knob like that, and then just rely on line defining things, which I guess that kind of makes him look like he has a wrinkle. I don't know. Just make it have like a peak. Yeah, like something like that. Just makes him look like he's wrinkly. That's alright. Maybe we can do better over here. That looks better, I guess. Yeah, here, let's get rid of this. So let's do this better justice. Okay, so something like this for the fur on his neck, on his body. Okay. Yep, he is a thin papa. Alright, we are almost done with his line art. Now time for his tail. One, two, three, four. Let's do 5. Okay, there we go. Nice. Let's get rid of hook chomp in the background. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay. Then do this, get rid of that, and here's our thin boy. So, ooh, I actually like that, yeah. Ooh, actually. Kind of like how that goes in quite a bit. Yeah, I actually like that. There we go. This is our thin boy. So, an issue that I'm kind of wondering about is he was deathly worried because he knows just how dangerous a guardian can be, being a guardian can be, especially with how thin their builds are, with like, they have to be fast and careful and smart. So he's just really worried about his son, mainly because he's shy, has a lot of anxiety, and on top of that, he has his build. So he knows the weaknesses that Ghosto has. So he is immensely worried. Him and Moonheart just lost sleep over it for multiple nights in a row. So that's how much of a worried dad this guy is. I think I'll leave the top of the... No, I gotta balance it out. So I'm going to change the hair, make it look more matching of how I'm going about the fur. Not by too much, hopefully, but just enough to where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? I don't like how that split off like that. Okay, cool. Alright, here's our papa. Our thinny boy papa. Then his feather still low. Then it's going to be to the collar. Alright, and then we wanted to give him a scar, right? We flipped for it, so I'm going to divide his body up. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then let's do another one for the legs. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then let's split up this. 13. So we got 13. So I'm going to pop this over here so you guys can see, so it could be a little more fun for you guys. And our maximum is 13. So we're gonna roll this . Okay, so we're gonna do it, I'm gonna click it 3 times, and the third one is the area we're gonna put his scar in. So 1, 2, 3, 6. Alright, so his scar is gonna be right here. So yeah. so should we give him a bite, a scratch, a burn, or like a rash? Because I kind of want to take a clump of his fur. So, because he's so thin and stuff, his wound's going to show up a lot more. So, maybe something like this. What do you guys think? Like, a fox just came up, or like another predator came up as he was running away, grabbed him, and just ripped off some of his skin, is what happened. Like, what do you guys think about that? Is Sonic the Hedgehog confirmed? Yeah. Yep, the creator right here is confirming it. He is indeed Sonic the Hedgehog. Make the memes. Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. Yeah, ouch. I don't know if I should add another scar or not for him. Nah, I don't want to do that. Cool. Alright, so I kind of don't like... I don't know if that's too much on one side of him, is the issue I'm having. Because, like, with the feather on this side and the scar, like, I'm thinking of making the scar on the other side. What do you guys think? This side or the other side? And while I'm getting your opinions, I'm going to start filling him in. I'm gonna trust it. The other side would probably be better. Okay. Other side. He's fast, so I don't know. Okay. Alright, so with that, I'm actually going to I'll just mirror him at the end, and we'll get, like, one side of him, and then the other side of him, basically, is what I will do. So I'll just color him all on this side, do everything, and then I'll flip him over and add his scar. Oops. So his tail, there's not really much I want to change with his markings. So And I don't think there's a need to change his, test out his colors for his white fur and stuff. Kind of just like it how it is. I think it's fine. I might share the dad's designs with everyone, be like, who's your favorite dad design or something like that, or just to show how dynamic I'm trying to go for their new designs and the comic. What do you guys think? Should I share their designs to the public with the dads? Because I already shared Hook Chomp and his family because they're just such a fun, popular thing, so. Actually, maybe I do want to change his marking. Definitely make it more dynamic. Tisk. What? Why? The eye. There we go. Okay, now the tip of his tail. So I'm gonna start it here, go up, and then do that. Color that in. Fill this out. Expand. Oop, I pushed the wrong button. They will have the same eyes, yeah. I'll make his eyes lighter. So they're different colored browns. Almost done. How's his tail looking? Tail looking fine. Now time for that signature nose coloration. And then we're doing brown eyes. So I'm going to take this one, but I'm going to make them a little bit red and light like that. Yeah, like a very striking color. Then gonna see how hook chomp. No, wait. Not the right one? Oh wow. HookScale. See how different their eyes are? Yeah, that's pretty different. And let's make this a little darker. A little darker over there. Nice. So this is our dude. Gonna color his feather. How much can I bet on Hook Jump for the dad competition? I don't know. I mean, I think most fans are just biased towards him in general, so I don't think it would be a fair competition. Okay. And I'm gonna duplicate those and horizontal flip. I'm gonna put this as back to the corner as possible. So Ghosto's body build is basically gonna be the same as his dad's. And then hopefully, I actually might have to make them smaller, which I hate doing, but yeah, I'm gonna have to make them smaller. Whatever. Or maybe I could just, nah, no. Okay, so I'm gonna have this one be the default one. So I'm gonna go here and take that off. Erase this. Do. So by default, this guy is going to be the normal size, just so I can do size comparison easier, instead of having to like figure it all out again. Scoochy, 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 scooch. Dang, his whiskers are ruining it for me. Here, I'll just do that. And then okay. probably the best I'm gonna get, which is totally fine. And then that was the wrong layer. Color all of this in, color, color, color. Then erase. Shadow clone. Cool. And then we have a scar. Okay. Let's just cheat. And I don't need his body. All I need to know is that he has a scar. Okay. That's as close as I'm gonna get to the original size or whatever. Yeah, there we go. That works. Don't know why I just didn't do that before. Okay, sweet. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think everyone thought he was gonna die in episode 10. It's just like how I feel like it's how our brains associate like deep character moments or like conflict or something like that, just followed by a character's death. Worked for in my favor though. All right, so what I'm thinking is do you guys want the stream to end? Do you guys want me to do another character design, or do you guys want me to work on the comic page? Let me know. I'm gonna go get some snacks. Well, a snack. Ugh. Okay. Okay, do you guys want me to do White Fear to finish up HookScale's family, or do you guys want me to do Ghost Toe? Well, do you guys want me to do Moonheart? So, White Fear or Moonheart? Because I think I could only do one more fox for this stream. Moonheart, White Fear. Alright, we have two conflicting things. So I'm gonna just flip a coin. So, like I always do. So, let's do, tails it's Moonheart, heads it's White Fear. White Fear it is. That's right? Sorry, I literally forgot which one I went to. I think we're doing White Fear now. If not, correct me, please. So let's gather up the family. I'm gonna have her mom be over here because she's gonna be the main one. I don't think I'm gonna have her brother actually be out because realistically she doesn't get any genetic traits from her brother. So let's hide him. But let's get these two beauties out. Nah, I don't think I need her tail. If I need her tail... Okay. Who's your favorite character to draw? I haven't really gotten the chance to draw characters repeatedly. So it's hard to say, to be quite honest. I honestly think I like drawing the bulkier characters. I really like Adolf's family, mainly because they have curly fur, and I think that's fun to draw. So I think those ones are going to be fun, or who knows, they might be a menace. Okay, I gotta do something with that, because I keep on clicking it, and it's revealing characters I don't want to be revealed. So I'm gonna dull down these concepts. Don't need ash hide. I do need... I do need this girl and her teen/adult body, because she's the original. I should just be taking from the originals and stuff and adding on, and like tracing from them. So copy that back, hide her, jump up, go to one feather, let's make Yeah, let's do her size right now. So she's gonna, well, her dad's pretty big. Where's Wither Runner? I need my girl. There she is. So White Fear is about the same size as Wither Runner. That's not matching. I think I did the bodies wrong. That's okay. Is that okay though? Yeah, that's fine. Just won't make sense when I line them all up. Well, she is a smaller character though, which is why her back's probably not the same level. Because she's just a smaller character. I'm going to use Wither Runner for this, actually. Alright, so let's do our girl White Feather. Ugh, White Fear. Fun fact. White Fear's name was originally going to be Brightfire, and Brightfire's name was originally going to be White Fear, but I switched them because I thought that they matched the characters better if they were switched. I knew I drew her. I just need to find her. Yeah. Oh, I guess she's not here. Well, that's gonna suck. What were the skulks like before Dark Soul took over? Not much different. He kind of inherited tyranny, and he just kept it going. So it's not like it's him who caused them to be like this. It was his parents and their grandparents. So what happened was there was tyranny in the leadership, wasn't challenged, kept going through. There was no transitional character in the family line. So everyone just kind of got trapped in this toxic cycle or whatever. So hear me out. Her dad is tall, right? What if I make her a tall, thin girl? Like one of those tall, shy, thin girls. Like that stereotype. What do you guys think about that? So she would technically be taller. She would be almost as tall as her dad. What do you guys think about that? So she has her mom's thinness, but her dad's height. I'm also going to go to the bathroom really quick. taller than ash hide. Possibly. Oh, hello, Willie, Cole, and Elkin. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I don't know if I said hello to you guys before. So, I think I'm gonna go for the tall, cute, shy girl. I wonder if I posted that reference anywhere, because I would like to kind of have it for her, but to be honest, I don't really need it because she changes quite a bit with this design. There we go. Almost making her as tall as her dad. Oh, I'm gonna like this design. I'm gonna go a little elder crazy with her. Maybe push some shapes some more. So she's gonna be that tall. She's gonna be taller than Wither Runner, which is kind of a crazy concept to me, but at the same time, I'm really enjoying it. Just like what I'm imagining for her. Well, no, yeah, crap. No, come back. Okay, there we go. Let's do the muzzle. Her mom's muzzle is very long. I forgot we made it that long and that thin. But I definitely want to give it to her daughter. That's not gonna work. That's not how anatomy works, you guys. You gotta do anatomy. Will there be underground tunnels in the fox's dens that leads to one den to another? Super tall and skinny. A pup looks at and only sees those legs. Yeah. Okay, so to answer Willie's question first, that's actually a good point. I feel like connecting to family dens, the answer would be no, mainly because privacy reasons. I think it would be a good idea connecting like the herbalist den to the healer, like the herbalist's den to the nursery, so that way it's like a quick trip, or like if emergency arises or something like that, they can escape through there. I would just have to see how they connect to each other, or how far away they are in the map's territory. But if any of them connected together, it would be those two. I don't like that shape. I need to make it more, yeah. Or, It has to connect some way. Maybe that. Maybe I could get rid of that. But their dens do extend underground. It didn't show it in the show, but in the reboot, I'm making sure things are more accurate to how foxes actually live in the wild. Who's the weakest guardian? Probably Witherrunner, to be completely honest, because I could see that she's younger and she doesn't really understand how to use her, like, what tactic to use against her enemies with her body. So she's still trying to figure out how to use her body, because she's this thin, elegant girl who is still trying to get used to her body and all that stuff and just figure herself out. So I could see her being the weakest because of that, but then once she realizes I could do this strategy with fighting, she becomes stronger. Okay. Get these ears down. Bum, 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 bum. I'll fix her muzzle when I get further along with her. Design her body. I'm putting too much effort into the face when I should be focusing on the overall stuff right now. So her mom doesn't have any fur, so I'm not actually, yeah, gonna give her some fur. Thanks to her dad, who started the chest fur gene in his home. So make it a little wavy, like her mom's, like that kind of hair. You said Witherrunner. Did I say Witherrunner? Probably, my bad. Okay. Let's have her. This is where her front paws are gonna be. Oh, actually, maybe a little lower because we're dead. Do. Okay. So she's very reserved and shy. So let's do that. And then we going to have her butt come up. So let me get this anatomy right, because she has to be at an angle for my vision. She's gonna be a little thinner than that, yeah. Okay, something like that, and then her legs are gonna, these ones are about gonna come down to like there or something. So yeah, she's gonna have her mom's petite feet. let's have this thigh be coming in like this, because she's not really, she's very shy, so she's not gonna be having her body extend too much past her inner body. So she's very shy, very, she's beautiful, but she doesn't realize she's beautiful yet, is what's the deal. Okay, and then let's give her this is Wither Runner, not Wither Runner. I'm drawing I'm using Wither Runner as a guide for the young female fox, but initially we're doing white fear right now. Yeah, the foxes will hunt fish and go fishing. Alright, I'm gonna hide Wither Runner. There we go. So this is the kind of the main structure for her that I would like her to have. As for her hair, let's do... I want to do a callback to her original hair, but I'm gonna kind of change it a smidge because I don't want it to be that long. Yeah, and then kind of have her mom's volume with the waves. Do the wave. A longer muzzle, and I think she's ready to have the final sketch done with her. Okay, is there any way I could push this character anymore? I think that's good enough. I do want to make her head a little bit smaller. And then maybe maybe have her be a little taller. Yeah, she's like really up there with her dad, which also makes her a bit self-conscious because she's like, yeah, I'm taller than most Todds. I have to find someone as big as my dad. I'm redesigning White Fear. The Skull Tribe are definitely malnourished. No bang covering her eye. Alright, so let's start with her eyes. I hate that I'm putting like a lot of like effort into this character that's literally a background character, but at the same time it's like fun. Oh, it's her mom's eyes. Her mom's eyes are pretty. Yeah, so her mouth's not shown. And then I don't think I want to change much of her original coloring, especially if she's not an important character, like I said before. Yeah. Okay. Time for her bangs. I'm gonna have them come into her eye a little bit and then just come up like that. So it's a little bit of a callback, but enough to where it's not to my not liking. Maybe I'll give her more lines in the comic or the reboot, just so I can show off her design just a little more. Foxes are kinder than humans. Looks at Dark Soul. time for her legs to get long. Her neck's gonna start higher. Yep. I really like her design though. Okay. She's gonna have a little fur on her butt, but not much. That is not looking good. Okay. That's not proper anatomy. Sorry, I just went so quiet. I was just focusing so hard on it. So, Stormy, see anything good lately in terms of movies or TV shows? Dune was nice. I liked Dune. Why did you think she was another Todd's daughter? She literally has the coloration of her father. And there's our girl. I think she looks very, very pretty. I'm a little scared that I made her prettier than, Red Heart. Just remember, don't spam chats, guys. Alright, I think this should come in a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna have to hunt for her reference. Let's go hunting, 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 hunting. Alright. Yeah, the glasses cliche. Yeah, that would be 100% our girl. Alright, Kay Yelly, if you say that line one more time, I'm gonna kick you out of the chat. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of prove to you that, she looks like her dad, because you're wrong, I'm right. So, how she looks like her dad. Let me get these colors back. Why is that a different color? Why did I put... Alright, let's delete that. Encon group only. Okay, so, this is how she's like her dad. So, same pelt coloring, maybe a little bit darker because of her mom. They did have the same paw levels. I raised them a little more. Same tail. It's brown with the white under it. Brown ears. She has this marking right there. And then her underbelly is the exact same way as her father's, which isn't saying a lot because that's how a lot of foxes are, I guess. So, and she has his eyes. So, basically, the stuff that she got from her mom was the coloration of her underbelly and this part right there. That's the only stuff she has from her mom. The rest is her dad. And the fact that she has no butt thing. Alright, so with her, should I give her her mom's eyes or her dad's eyes? Okay. And then let's do that. And this. Why did that move? There we go. That's better. No, but thing? Mom's? Okay. Oh, I did change the dad's colors. Okay. Give her her dad. Why? Oh, wow. I messed up on that color thing, huh? I'm glad I caught that. I need to fix that. So, I'm actually gonna give her no stockings. Just so that way she looks a little more like her mom. Okay, then she has her mom's silver belly. They will brighten up her dark fur. I don't know about that meme. You guys could do that meme. She's truly all legs. She has very beautiful legs. Then I'm not gonna give her that thing that her dad has because I don't think it's enough to worry about. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'll just give her, yeah, the white eyes. So I'm gonna take that. And there's her mom's eyes. Alright, let me take a look and see if there's anything else I want to add to her. She kind of looks a little... I don't know. What do you guys think? Guys think I should, like, add some more to her? I'm gonna sweat. Oh, duh, I'm missing her stomach. Well, technically her chest. Alright. So I extended her chest one down her stomach to represent her mom's marking, because if you look at her mom's marking, she has this chest and then it's a stomach. So I did that for her mom. So, yeah. She kind of looks like an eclair, but it's totally fine. Yep, so this is our girl. Our tall girl. Alright, and then we have the complete family. I gotta fix Hook Chomp really quick though. Okay. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Not hook top, hook scale. Alright. I think that's about all I have for the stream. Yeah. Thank you so much for keeping me company and giving your input. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will see you guys next time. Love you all, but not in a weird way.